Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the latest installment of the OOTP 21 Perfect Team Series. Just making sure my microphone is down, and it was. Featuring the Universal Pioneers. This is part 95. March 9, 2021 is the recording date. And feast your eyes on this. We have 12 days left in me doing the OOTP 21 series with the Universal Pioneers. And that is not an optical illusion, folks. Right now I have in the Perfect Point Bank 100,805. And I will explain what happened and say, because people are going to ask me, Paulie, how did it get this big? How did this get this big so fast? Luke Brown, who is a frequent contributor, as I open up a Coke, on the YouTube videos that I do with this series, bought a Bert Hooten card of mine that I picked up, and as a thank you for doing all of this content over the past year, he bought it for the price he wanted to buy it for, which was 110,000 perfect points. So what we are going to do in this episode is, yes, we are going to do 100 bronze pulls. So we're going to go into that. Thank you very much, Luke, for all these points, and they will be spent judiciously. We are still looking for the first perfect card pulled. I do have a few perfect players on my team. And as I record this, the Universal Pioneers were in the shootout with the St. Pete Swamp and lost in extra innings 12-11. So that happened. And right now my team is 22-15 in this bronze league that I am in. But right now we are going to get quickly to work and we are going to buy, yes, 100 perfect packs. The odds of getting a perfect card here are about 60% because I am going to get 600 cards. So stand by, folks. We might be at this a while, and we're probably going to reload and get some more. We're going to sell. We're going to quick sell any cards we have that don't help the team out. But here we go. 100 pulls. Sounds like that song by the Proclaimers back in the 90s. And I will do 100 pulls, and I might just do a few more. Okay. If you're curious, youngsters, the song is actually called 500 Miles. So here's pull number 1. We will have 99 to do after this. We got a silver, and we'll at least probably do a few more after the 100 because we'll probably have points coming back to us. And as you can see there, I picked up 3 historicals: Eddie Waitkus, Tom Bergmeyer, and Roger Bresnahan. So let's open up our next card. And we got 98 bottles of beer on the wall now. So this is a pull-a-palooza. We got a gold in Ted Abernathy, who at one point was a good closer for the Cubs. We also picked up Steve Avery. I went to a Braves game back in 1996, and a boyfriend of my mother's and Steve Avery had quite the conversation. That was the first Major League game I ever went to, and we got something good here with the fireworks going off. Or maybe that was from the last pull. And that was the last time Tommy Lasorda, as a manager, visited Atlanta. Okay, bunch of nobodies there, so we will go to the next pull. We have 96 after this. Rick Bazzetti of the 78 Blue Jays was probably the best known card there, which isn't saying anything good. So after this, 95 pulls, and we'll probably have a few more to do. Now we had a duplicate there. 2 of the same card were pulled, and I will show you it here. Derek Hill, Derek Hill, Derek Hill, Derek Hill. Okay. And after this, we'll have 94. Picking up a lot of Detroit Tigers. A couple of Reds, 3 Reds, and an Oakland A. And Tom Bergmeyer again. Pat Duncan. is the left fielder that I picked up. Okay, next pack, please. And after this, we'll have 93. Shingo Takatsu, I saw there. Matt Hergis, Ramon Ortiz. Well, 7 down and 93 to go. And probably a few more afterwards, because I'll have at least a few thousand in perfect player points. A diamond, Matt Chapman, third base of the Oakland A's. Welcome to the club, Matt, maybe. And if I could still upgrade the team, I could still upgrade the team, but I don't see any upside in doing auctions anymore, as this series only has 12 days left, and then on March 22nd will be the beta debut of OOTP if you bought it early. Cal Ripken Jr. in this set, but this is back when he was a 58 iron player at the end of his career playing third base with the Baltimore Orioles. This is after he broke the consecutive game streaks of Lou Gehrig, which happened to happen on my birthday, September 6, 1995. The day I turned 24 years of age. And here comes some more cards. Tim Worrell. His brother Todd, I believe, also played in the major leagues back in the 80s or 90s. I believe they were brothers. Okay, 10 down, 90 to go. We're going to be at this a while, folks. This might take an hour to do, maybe more. Eddie Waitkus again. Seeing a lot of repeats. And a whole bunch of players that you have to be following your hometown club to know, like Ben Gamble. Ben Gamble, at one point in the OOTP games that I had, was considered to have been somebody who would make a lot of headway in the major leagues, but it really hasn't turned out for Ben. This one we had Mike Caruso and Rico Garcia and Joe Jimenez, Taylor Bachelor. I don't think OOTP ever had a Tim Tebow card. Of course, Tim Tebow retired from baseball a few weeks back. Talk about someone who really got jobbed when Tim Tebow lost his job to Peyton Manning. He only took his team to the playoffs and was only having miracle finishes with the team, kind of like George Blanda did for the old Oakland Raiders in 1970. Gene Nelson and Willie Davis and John Lackey again. I've seen that card more than a few times. OOTP 22 is coming out with a something called Perfect Draft, and that might be worth looking into. Cory Lydell, who very tragically lost his life in an air accident in New York. There he is. He's a 77. 86 packs left to open. And he had he flew a private plane and it crashed. Much like what would happen later on to Roy Halladay off the Gulf Coast of Florida. Jack Hanahan, probably the best card there, his 2011 card. I'm very interested to see what new bells and whistles will be on 22. They haven't released too much as of this particular date of March 9. Bobby Abreu was the headliner on this card. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. We're just beginning it, doing these 100 pulls, and now we are 17 pulls deep into it. Still haven't seen that perfect card. I figure my odds of seeing one in this set are going to be about 60-40. Clyde King, he's an iron historical, which is something that was introduced in this season of OOTP. That you could have historical players lower than bronze. Speaking of which, there's Roger Metzger. I was lobbying OOTP for a Alex Cole card. Tommy Helms, based off of his 1990 numbers. Cole was one of those guys who had speed but couldn't hit home runs to save his life until later in his career. He was primarily a contact hitter, not the best in the field, but he could steal bases. Mike Prawley probably wore those unusual uniforms Chicago had back in the day with the shorts and the white and blue colors. He was the headliner on that. Okay, so we're 20 down and now 80 to go. With more to come once I sell off all of these cards quickly. Justin Morneau, who I believe at one point played with the Twins before he played with Colorado. And one Ray on the team, Ryan Thompson. Of course, baseball will be starting soon. It's looking like it's going to start on time this season, which is great news considering all the trouble they had last year with Mr. Coe. Okay, 2 historicals in this poll, Jose Offerman and Mark Dewey. So now we have 22 pulls down and 78 to go. Still looking for that first perfect pull. And nothing of note in that set. 23 down, 77 to go. And here we have somebody. Can't get a good look at it now. And another gold, Chris Martin. Pancho Herrera was the historical on that opening. So we got another gold. So that will be another pull at least. Another silver, another bronze, an iron, a bronze. So this card was a nice one. 3 bronzes and a silver. Scott Williamson, Willie Randolph, late in his career. And here we go. Another gold. Josh Hader, another silver. So we've had at least 1 diamond. I think we've had 3 golds. And we've had a few more silvers. So we're going to do a few more pulls after this. Right now, this is like playing a slot machine. You play it until you don't have any more coins to put in. Bill Grief, Sam Fold of the Rays. It was a flash in the pan for Tampa Bay back in 2011. Phil Koch, who was with the Yankees. And Bill Grief, as I was just mentioning, he started for San Diego. Tomorrow we'll do Grand Slam Wrestling if you're seeing this on March 9th. And here's your next pull. Few historicals here. That is Harry Gumpert of the 47 Reds and Scott Iyer of the 09 Phillies. Back when the Phillies made back-to-back trips to the World Series in 08 and 09. Here's another diamond. Anthony Rendon, third base. But where could that perfect card be? David Peterson, J.A. Happ, and Anthony Rendon. So we're picking up third baseman. We've picked up 2 diamond third basemen, so probably have to sell at least one of them. Here's another diamond. Look at this. Pop Lloyd. Woohoo! Now that I might put up on auction. Pop Lloyd was a big star in the Negro Leagues. Regrettable that the great African-American players did not get to play in Major League Baseball way back when. But Pop Lloyd will probably be worth a little bit, so I'll probably put that up to auction. I'd be ashamed to sell that at just $4,000. But the rest of the cards I probably will wind up selling, and we'll probably have about 10 more pulls to do by the time this is finished. Maybe. I was way off on my prediction of that when I did the episode Sunday, and this didn't really produce anybody of note. I'll give you a number of packs left check after this. Gary Templeton I saw. Rapolsky. And let's see, another gold. Chris Archer. And Chris Archer, of course, is now with Tampa Bay again. He'll be in that starting rotation, I would think. We have 68 more pulls. And we are 15 minutes into this episode, so this will probably wind up going an hour. So I hope you're settled in. If not, pause the video, get yourself the beverage of your choice, or maybe some Oreo double stuffed cookies, which is my favorite. And nobody of note in that edition. Actually, you know what I like? My favorite snack is popcorn, microwavable popcorn. Vic Bossetti. Of course, you could also use a pan and cook. That's how it was done in the old days. Is if you wanted popcorn, you just put aluminum foil on top of your pan, and you could cook popcorn that way. Rick Bossetti again. That's the second time we've seen that card. Lou Whitaker. So if you see a Pop Lloyd in the auction block, if you're watching this March 9 or March 10, that is probably going to be me. I'll put it up for 24 hours. And yeah, a whole bunch of nothing there. Ted Sizemore of the '69 Dodgers, second base. Oh, what happened? I lost my sound. Okay, folks. That's because I was doing something on my other screen. Dick Drago. Sandy Koufax of the '59 Dodgers, a silver. And Ray Sanders, first base. 1944. $600 cards we are going through. And I've picked up a few diamonds, but like I said, there's a 1 in 1,000 chance of picking up a perfect card. And that is our aim up until this series concludes March 21st. I'm also trying to get to 100 parts of this. Eric Owens, right fielder of the Padres back in 2000. We have 60 packs left to open. I don't know if my bladder can hold up all this long, but we'll see. Another silver. Jock Peterson. We've seen that name a few times too. I think I just saw Evan Longoria. No, it's Trevor Cahill. Richard Rodriguez. Bob Scanlon of the '94 Milwaukee Brewers, back when they had that. I always thought that was a neat little logo for them, with the MB and the diamond. Garrett Atkins there. Rod Carew, back in his early days at the '67 Minnesota Twins. Pretty sure he's in the Hall of Fame, and if he's not, he deserves to. Great base runner. Jerry Lumpy, Bert Campaneris, who once threw at Laren LeGros in the 72 or 73 playoffs. Jerry Lumpy threw his bat at him because a pitch nearly hit him, and he thought LeGros was pitching at him deliberately, so he just threw the bat at him. You can find that on YouTube with not all that much difficulty. Yu Darvish, 94, a diamond pitcher, and he's gone up 8 points since he was last evaluated. Kirby Puckett of the 84 Twins was also in that set. Jason Frazier, Max Scherzer, back in his early days. Okay, at the midway point, I'm going to take a break, but you probably won't even notice it, and then come back and finish this edition for you. Ray Euler, I guess is how you pronounce that name. 53 pulls. So as they say in NASCAR, I'm gonna get the cross flags. I'm gonna take a brief break, and then I'm gonna come back at you and finish off this episode. Do the last 50, and then pull whatever card selling all these cards brings. Although I'm going to auction off Pop Lloyd, Bill Bervin, Trevor Hayhill, Willie Taveras, Bill Verdon, who played on the 60 Pirates that shocked the world and beat the Yankees on Bill Mazeroski's game-winning home run. And there are some more for you. 51. So this will be the last pull. We'll take a break and then come back and pull the last 50. Okay. You could pull any time now. Thank you. Nobody. Couple of bronzes, a third iron, a fourth iron. So folks, I'm going to take a break. You just sit tight. Have a little editing to do after I put this in the can. And stand by, please. And we are back. And don't stop recording because I never stopped recording. Okay, second 50 coming at you. Plus whatever awaits us in the what I will call the overtime pulls, because I'm going to get some perfect points back, even without the auction of Pop Lloyd, which I'm going to do. Best card there was Danny Santana of the Texas Rangers. Joe McCarthy plays right field for the Giants. I don't think he'll ask you if you were ever a member of the Communist Party. Whitey Herzog of the Kansas City A's was probably the most notable player there. Of course, he would go on and manage for Kansas City and St. Louis, most notably. Robbie Thompson, Ed Sprague, those were the headliners there. And Thompson was on the 86 Giants. That's his card from there. 47 cards now, 47 pulls left to do. 47 packs. Another gold, Ryan Presley. Take all the gold you can throw me. A second gold in Gallegos. And Enos Cabell of the 78 Astros. Next pull. So we're definitely going to rack up some perfect points just doing quick sells, but I'm going to go ahead and sell Mr. Lloyd. Billy Herman. The 38 Cubbies Historical All-Star. But I am hoping another gold, James Paxton. And we will see a perfect card before this is over with. Bill Russell and Anthony bim boom. Bada boom, bada bing. 44 packs left to open. So another 264 players by my quick math. And Rich Dower, probably the best known name there. The 79 Baltimore Orioles, who won the American League pennant but lost in 7 games to the family known as the Pittsburgh Pirates, led by Pops Willie Stargell. Doug Sisk. And who else? Chad O.J. in 1995. And another gold. Maury Wills, 62. Ooh, 62. 2 silvers. Okay, let's just go over this slow. Maury Wills of the 62 Dodgers. Great base stealing threat if you need one. Turk Wendell of the 03 Phillies. And Rob Wilfong of the 79 Twins. Back before the Twins played at that Metrodome. They were still playing at Metropolitan Stadium, which is one of those baseball, football facilities, and they would share that with the Minnesota Viking. Another silver in Pineda. And we got Jeff Samardzija of the Giants. I remember when he played Notre Dame. I played for Notre Dame as a wide receiver. And Jose Alvarez. So now 40 packs to go, which would make this pack number 61. Ryan McMahon. Let me tell you something, McMahon. He's on there. So we go to our next poll. Kenny Lofton. Back at the end of his career when he was with the 05 Phillies, Trevor Hawk, also on there. '59, 42, 67, Kamenicki, Joe Tinker, and we're now down to 37 packs. Spanky LaValliere, Dwight Gooden at the end of his career, and Larry Boa of the '88 Cubs, who made the won the National League East that year. Cubs win the division. Cubs win the division. Or was that '89 the year that the Cubs won the AL East? I think so. They had a very young Greg Maddux. Sam Fuld again, who we saw a little earlier. Another gold. Another James Paxton. And a third gold, Bo Jackson. Bo says hello. And Gene Freeze, 61 of the Cincinnati Reds, third base. So where is that perfect card, if anywhere? Another silver. Daniel Bard and Evan Marshall. I think back in the days of Old England, if you were a bard, you were pretty, you had it going together. And let me see here. This is Duke Moss of the 58 Yankees and Matt Hergis again. 32 packs. So this will be pack number 69. Support your favorite porn star. Or your local porn star. Or don't support them at all. I don't care. Let's see. The best card here was Carlos Martinez. Bake McBride, who I always thought had one of the best first names of any baseball player. Bake. If you're hot at the plate, you're baking. And he also had Adam Everett, Ray Sanchez, and Alvaro Espinoza in that pack. Okay, 30 to go now. Feels like we're counting laps at the Daytona 500. Or in my local race is the St. Petersburg Grand Prix, which will be going on in late April. They have been saying here in the local news. Okay, best card here was Brandon Crawford. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it was David Freitas. 29 pulls to go. And, not too much talent here. Nathan Eovaldi, Albert Almora Jr., and that's it. Off we go. Silver. Another silver. Some historicals too. Freddie Patek, and Albie Lopez, who would later on go on and play on the expansion Rays team. Okay, 22 to go. 78 gone by. So we have Gene Tennis of the 82 Redbirds, Paul Suhi, 96 Indians. It was back when the Indians were almost like in every World Series, one of those eras. Okay, here we go, another pull. Bronze. 3 irons, 4 irons, 5 irons. Well, the gold, by the way, was J.T. Riddle. We're now at the 3/4 mark. 25 left, plus whatever we accrue in quick selling all these cards for perfect points. I know I'll get at least 3,000, but it will probably be way higher than that. John Nunnally, Tanner Rainey, and Austin Gomber. Will we see a perfect card? That is the question. Mike Ford, Daniel Ponce de Leon. When he gets older, maybe he'll find the fountain of youth. Another silver. At least one historical, yes, Todd Wellmeyer of the 08 Cardinals. Mondesi, Fletcher. We got 2 bronzes there. Each bronze is, you could quick sell for 25. The irons are worth 5. The golds are worth 1,000. The diamonds are worth 400, and the perfects are worth 20,000. And here we go. 3 bronzes there. Zach Elfin, Roger Zellman, and Rangel Ravello. 80 gone, 20 to go. Two bronzes, a historical, a 3rd bronze. That is historical. So that wasn't a bad pull. Rocky Childress, Pete Bukovic, and Jim Willoughby. And Hippolito Pichardo. Forgot about him down in the lower left corner. The Charlie Weaver part of the board, if you're familiar with the old Hollywood Squares, or have you ever seen it on YouTube with Peter Marshall hosting it. Jab Sabatka, Oh, did his card drop like crazy? I remember when he was a diamond. And see, Caleb Tealbar. So 2 bronzes in that pull. Here's pull number 83. Great year for pop music. Every Breath You Take by the Police. Sweet Dreams Are Made of These by the Eurythmics. Some good songs came out in 83. I always thought that was the best year pop music ever had. Neftali Feliz, Texas Rangers. Let's Dance by David Bowie. That was a song that was a hit in 83. Another silver. A bronze. Bill Verdon again. Archie Bradley. I think we have had 2 different Bill Verdons. I'll Never Be Your Beast of Verdon. Archie Bradley. Okay, so here we go. We are now down to... This is pull number 85. Another gold, which is Lance McCullers Jr. And I would just get rid of that on general principles because he's a Houston Astro. Okay, 15 more to go. Pull number 86. Which I'm going to be doing with a lot of these cards. 86ing them. A gold. Brandon Memo. And Wojo of the Orioles. Okay, 14 to go. This is more pulls than I think I have ever done in one edition. And it will be over 100 by the time I'm finished because I'm going to have perfect points after I sell all of these players, with the exception of Pop Lloyd, which I'm going to put up on the auction market. So nothing of note there. We go on to our next pull. Told you this will all take a while. We're up to... Before I edit this out, I'm going to edit out the middle where I took a break at 50 pulls. Got to be up somewhere around 35, 36 minutes. Chaz Rowe of the Rays, Lee Guterman, and George Moriarty. I'll auction off Pop Lloyd, because I know that'll go for a ridiculous price. Couple, 3 bronzes there. Mickey Moniak, Anthony Descalfani, and Brian Holiday. And here we had Michael Feliz. We're down to 10 left. So this is pull number 91. An historical Hagedorn of the 14 Indians. Another silver. And Ken Holtzman of the 76 Yankees. The year they moved back to Yankee Stadium after a couple of years at Shea, as they were refurbishing Yankee Stadium. Roger Metzger again and Gene Tennis again. 7 left, so this is pull 94. We're getting down to it now. Another diamond. Lou Brock. Peak Lou Brock. He'll steal you a few bases. Okay, 94 done. 6 to go. Another gold. Charles Johnson, 97 Marlins, who went to the World Series, and he was one of the reasons why. Who I believe played on the University of Miami before playing with the Fish. Dave Cash, Eric Owens, in this pull. And Dick Drago again. He was on that ill-fated 1975 Red Sox team that lost to the Reds in 7 games after Carlton Fisk won Game 6 with a 12th inning homer. Roy White, Clay Condrey, and Logan Forsythe, the former Ray. Well, we're getting close to the end on these 100 picks. If I could get Lou Brock at a price, I'll put him up for auction. I imagine that's got to be worth at least 10. Figure Pop Lloyd will be worth 20 to 30. Dustin May, Edwin Rios, Kendall Graveman. Pull number 99. Lou Whitaker, another silver, a bronze, Chris Hammond. Okay, this is it. Pull number 100. Another gold. Paul Goldschmidt. I always call him Goldie. And that's it. 100 pulls. And not a perfect card among them. Okay, folks. So we have now a reserve roster of 174 players. And the game just said, I give up after the first 200. So I'm going to show the inactives, hide the active cards. Okay, if I can find Pop Lloyd. Well, first off, let me see who would make the club. And I saw at least one card go in. So I'll submit the team. Pop Lloyd made the big club. And let's see, Lou Brock. Where is Lou Brock? Is Lou Brock on my team? Nope. I have Barry Bonds, Duke Snider, and Barry Bonds, Duke Snider, and Yastrzemski on my team. So let's see what I could get for. Oh yeah, Lou Brock is worth some coin. I'll go 11,000, 22,000, and I'll put them up on the auction market. Okay, everybody else, we're selling. Hide my active cards. Will Lou Gehrig bring some change? Not really. Okay, everybody else goes. This will get me 40,000 points. But before that, okay, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, this will net me 40,000 points plus whatever I get off of Lou Brock. So we are going to do Well, it kept Gehrig and Chapman, which I really wish it hadn't have done. So I picked up 33,000 points there, which isn't bad. But this will give me a chance at some more pulls. And we're going to do 33 more pulls. Because now I figure the odds have got to be with me here. So 33 more pulls it is. And we're just going to keep breaking this down. A silver. So this is my overtime pull. And I should be able to do a few more after this. Pull number 2 of 33 on top of the 100 that I've already been done. So this is a real pull-a-palooza. Okay, nothing of note there. Frank White, John Huber, almost all historicals here. We had 4 historicals, including Frank White, and a few minutes ago we just pulled Roy White. Yaxel Rios. And Yadier Molina. I have been doing this particular entry so long I have now switched to water. Rich Rodriguez. 27 more pulls left in this round. We just did 100 pulls. So now we're at 107 pulls today. A bunch of bronzes in that set, 4 of them, including Scott Kamenicki of the 97 O's. Leo Estrella, a historical, and we also picked up TJ Antone. Todd Van Poppel, another diamond, Noah Syndergaard. Okay, next pull. 110th pull of this episode, which I think has to shatter the record, kind of like how Bob Beamon broke the long jump record in the '68 Olympics. And there you see who we just got, including Tanner Houck, or Hawk. Two more bronzes, 3 more bronzes, a silver, an iron, and an iron. Alfredo Griffin. So this is another 198 cards we are picking up. Les Straker, I remember him on the '87 Twins, won the World Series that year. That was a strange series. That was a series with the St. Louis Cardinals, and every game was won by the home team. And the Twins had a home field advantage, so they won 4-3. Dick Tidrow and Larry Sorensen. This is rather incredible. I have not seen a perfect card yet. Nick Franklin, John Myers on this episode, not in this poll. So 133 pulls would be 798 cards. They say the perfect card odds are 1 in 1,000, so it could technically happen that I could not get a perfect pull, but I have not seen a perfect pull all year. The perfect cards that I have on my team where I bought in auctions. Robbie Thompson again. Another gold. Another Bo Jackson. And here we go with another pull. We're now down to 17 pulls. Fireworks are going off for some reason. Probably over the Bo Jackson card I just picked up again. Okay, bronze Dick Kalmus and Eric Hosmer. Three bronzes, including a historical. There's a fourth. We might do lightning rounds if we have to do this again, where we'll pick up as many gold packs as we can. Because this is about running how I expected it to run. Danny Murtaugh, the 50 Pirates. But no, I think I'm just going to do bronze pulls until I can't do any. And I should be able to do a third round after this. Joe Ostrowski and Casey Kutchman in that poll. And that really didn't produce any fruit. Trevor Rogers of the Marlins of Miami. Who used to be called the Florida Marlins. Here's 2 bronzes. Here's 3. Here's 4. And then an iron. And then 2 irons. Satchel Paige of the St. Louis Browns, if you were wondering what that little alien is on the logo. I always thought the Brownie logo was a space alien. Take me to your leader, Willie Upshaw. And Eric Kratz. Okay, 10 more pulls in this round. We have now done 100. This is the 124th pull. Still no perfect card. And they say the odds of getting a perfect are 1 in 1,000. Well, I don't know about that. Jerry Adair, 67 Reds on that possible dream team that went to the World Series, lost to the Cardinals. To dream the impossible dream. Okay, let's see here. Tyler Beede, Willie Randolph, that Willie Randolph card that we just saw. I'm seeing it again. 8 pulls left in this round. So this is pull number 126. Silver. Iron. Otis Nixon of the 92 Braves. Made one of the best catches I've ever seen. He made it, I think, in 94 against the Pirates one night. Just an absolutely nasty catch in center field, going over the wall to make a grab. To save a home run in the 9th inning. So a few pickups there. Jose Osuna, Brian Holiday. 6 pulls left, so this is 128. And on this, we pick up Jerry Nyman and Willie Calhoun. Owens in that set. 4 packs left to open. This is pack 130. So we have now seen, once this gets done, 780 cards. Fernando Valenzuela of the 96 Padres on that. Two bronzes. Where is that perfect card? Okay, 2 left. So this is pull 132. Okay, last one. After this, we will have seen 798 cards. I did hit open next pack, right? There we go. And we are going to pull some more bronzes after this, because this will accumulate some points. And it'll be a trickle-down effect as to how many pulls I'll be able to do next time. Another gold. We end with a gold. Zach Wheeler. And that's the end of that. So we have seen now 798 cards, and none of them have been perfect point pulls. Okay, I'm going to put my best shortstop in, which I'm going to put Pop Lloyd over here, and I'm going to sell Mr. Pop Lloyd. Because he should be worth... Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. 97.5, and the winning bid all time is $139.99. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to put him up for $50,000, no minimum, no maximum bid, and I'm going to keep doing this till I sell him. So $50,000 is the minimum bid. Could get him at a good price. Considering how he can, he's worth well in the 6 digits. So 50,000 and he's yours. Now, we will rearrange the team like so. And we will sell the players off. $199 of them. Which is going to net me somewhere around 13,000 points, depending on who stays. And Lou Gehrig and Bo Jackson stay, so I'm going to do another 8 pulls. And that might net some fruit, so we might not be done yet. So this will get us up to 141 pulls on the day, which would be 846 cards. Hoping there's a perfect card here. There's a gold. So we're going to do at least one more round of pulls. And I'm going to have up for auction. Lou Brock will get me at least 4,000, but should get me way more. And there you see the first round. 7 more to go. 846 cards is what we'll have looked at by the time this is over with. Don Newcomb of the Reds, 1958. I think he played in Japan for a little bit, too, Don Newcomb. He was the first African-American pitcher of note, not named Satchel Paige. And there's another, Tommy Pham. And we've just crossed the 1 hour mark, or we're just about to. And we have been doing perfect pulls thanks to Luke Brown, who is charitable enough to buy a Bert Hooton card that I put up this morning for 110,000 perfect points. So this is kind of the afterglow of all of that. Albert Abreu. 4 more packs in this 3rd round of cards that I have pulled. We're still looking for that first perfect. The perfect cards I have on my team are all auction. purchases by me. And we're going to have points coming back, and we're probably going to be able to do this again tomorrow. Although I do want to get a Grand Slam Wrestling episode in either today or tomorrow. Roy Halladay, back when he was young. Another gold. So we'll have a few more cards to pull. And there you go. We're down to 2 in this third round of pulls. And it's looking like there will be a 4th. And here's the last pull of the third round. And we will probably have a 4th round. And Eric Haas is up there twice, or Haas. I should know how to pronounce that name because I used to also watch a lot of roller derby back when it was on ESPN in the 80s, and the head villain was a woman named Miss Georgia Haas. So I should know that. Okay, so we're at 599 points. If we sell all of the cards I just picked up, reserve, should be, let me see here. I'll total it up. 3,275. So we're doing a 4th round of pulls now. So I did 100, I did 33, I did 8, and now I'm doing another 3. So this is 144 pulls, or 864 cards that you have just seen. And one of these cards should have been a perfect card. Had an 86% chance of seeing a perfecto. And I still might. Okay. 144 pulls. This was number 143. Another Pancho Herrera. And I think this is going to be it, unless I see a gold card. And that was not a gold card. So that's going to be it. And just to show you this is going to be it, well, I'm at 275. I would need to gain 725 out of these last cards. You know, I could always sell Joey Bart or Lou Gehrig. Let's sell Lou Gehrig for 4,000. And we're going to do a 5th round of pulls, if you can believe this. But first, so I've done 144, and I'm going to be able to get to 148. And let's sell off my inactives. My reserves. So I now have 4,440. This will likely be it. This will be my 5th round of pulls. We're going to do 4 more pulls. And this will get me to 148 on the day, which will be 888 total. And to get to a 6th round, I'm going to need a gold card here. Okay, 1 done. Two bronzes, an iron, a bronze. Olsen Herrera. So I had about an 89% chance of picking up a perfect today, and so far it has yet to happen. Picked up another silver, but I think I'm going to be way short of 1,000 for a 6th round of pulls. Tony Gwynn Jr. Another silver. Need a gold. Didn't get a gold. That's fine. So that's going to do it, finally, for this episode. Unless something unforeseen happens. So let's see. Okay, and we're going to quick sell my tagged cards, and I should be... Whoa, did I just go over 1,000 again? No, 811. So that's truly it for this episode. I think it's by far the longest episode of Perfect Team I have done in about this year or so that I have been doing these episodes. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Didn't produce the result that I wanted to, but hey, such is life. And it'll make the conquest a bit more sweeter once it happens, if it happens. This has been Big Paulie coming to you, wishing you well and Godspeed. God bless everybody. Do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now.